Assalamu alaikum, hello and welcome to the Soutshines Tarot. Today we are going to interpret the numerology, signs, symbols and energies of these oracle cards to get clarity and confirmation of your stance about your current situation, that what do you need to know most right now. Remember, this is a timeless reading, which means whenever you watch this video, these messages are meant to be yours for that moment. Therefore, you'll have to select one or more than one card for yourself, which means you're meant to receive more messages. You can also select one card for your family member and one card for your friend or loved ones to get clarity about their situation, especially if they are living far away from you. So that's how you can watch the whole video. So please pick your card according to the image you like most or according to the numbers of these cards. You may pause the video to decide, and I start with the card number 1. Hello, card number 1. If you selected this card, it has the number 32, and 3 plus 2 makes 5, and 5 is a number of change, stability, balance and communication. So let's find out that which change you are required right now. Alright, so keyword of your reading is tangibility, which means that this card is telling you to make your dreams come true, to make them tangible, for which you need a practical plan and guidance. Therefore, you need to be grounded for being best appreciated. You know what happens when we avoid proudness or stop thinking ourselves superior, the more abundance we receive. So if you're feeling directionless or confused, you can learn from animals, because animals can be your teachers and they show us the way to practical actions, because animals live authentic lives and do not claim to be anything other than what they are. But we humans are so much arrogant and we think of ourselves best out of everybody. We think that we know all. We are the most intelligent one. In fact, when we talk, we don't discuss anything to get knowledge, but we argue to win the conversation by proving ourselves right. And this is not the right approach, right? In fact, we start our conversation by blowing our own trumpet, by telling others that how rich we are, how influential family we belong to, what a best profession we have, what car we drive, what apparently beautiful companion we have, what kind of restaurants we visit. We produce so many kids, no matter we can teach them ethics or not, or make them good enough for the society, but we're proud of the numbers of kids we have. Similarly, we are proud of what high brands we wear, no matter how low mentality we carry. These things show our superiority complex, which can't help us to succeed in life. But if we really need to achieve our goals, we need to throw out this arrogance of being something, gives up and works hard and can carry up to 20 times their body weight. We can learn from an unconditional love and joy of a dog that teaches us to be there for others and to have fun. The shedding skin of snake is a rebirthing and rejuvenating the life. Transformation of a butterfly tells us that things get beautiful with the time, and experience of nothingness makes us grow into something that world admires. In the day we start living with modesty is the day we step forward to our progress, and this quality we can learn from animals. So consider the qualities of different animals for the lessons you need and the best action to take for making things work. You really need to observe the nature and living style of animals. For example, an ant never so to find the answers you seek. It is time for animal connection and communion. Now, if you see this image, this girl of tangibility comes to know her dreams are possible as the bird alights on her crown and butterflies are kissing her shoulder. These clouds are illusion part, and she can see her dreams made real by communing with her animal companions. Now, if you believe in God, then you must believe in His signs. Sightings of different animals are signs of different things. That's what my belief is. I tell you how this belief is developed. Once there was a colleague of mine whom I never saw laughing aloud, and one day she told us that she lost her 3-year-old daughter due to some heart disease couple of years ago. Because of that topic, she got depressed and cried silently in the memory of her dead daughter. And on the same day, we had to go to the bank in office lunch break, which was at 10 minutes drive. She was very depressed due to her deepest pain and sorrow. And while driving, she resumed her conversation, what we were having at office about her only but dead daughter. When she completed her last sentence about her dead daughter in sadness, right then we stopped at signal and I saw a butterfly came and sat on the windscreen. I showed her that butterfly and she said, "What's that?" I replied that it is a sign of you to get happy again. I'm sure that you are gonna get some good news, which I wasn't sure about what news could that be. But what I was very sure about some happiness she is going to receive. And within a week, she came to office and asks me, "Do you remember that you showed me that butterfly while I was crying?" I said, "Yes, I do." She said, "You were right. I'm so happy after a long time in my life because I'm expecting for the second time after so many years." That butterfly really was a sign of a good news. So see how this universe talks to us through signs, through symbols, through numerology. We only need to observe and understand that language. Now you guys must be thinking that how I got into this belief of signs. Now I tell you another true incident of my life. Once I got really sick and started having sharp pains in my chest, I went to the physician and she gave me a list of so many blood tests. I thought that I must have had some serious health issues and I'm not going to survive because I had that much of pain and sickness. I got my blood reports in some days and I took that to doctors directly because I was so depressed to read it once at least because I thought I must have some worst health issues. Now, there was a walking distance from my residence to doctor's clinic, and while walking I saw so many butterflies on my way, which I ignored at first and proceed. Then after a minute or so, there I saw another butterfly in front of me. Then, after a while, more butterflies were flying all around me. Throughout that 10 minutes of walk, I kept seeing those flying butterflies right in front of me. And out of nowhere, that one thing came on my mind, that everything's going to be okay. I'm going to be alright. There is no bad news about my health. And when I reached to the physician, she saw my reports and said that it's very rare to find such a healthy blood report of a girl these days. And I was surprised and asked that why I'm suffering from all these pains, and so she gave me medicines and in a couple of weeks I got rid of those pains and sickness. But the authenticity of that sign of butterflies I experienced made me tell my colleague about her good news, and her experience added a stamp on my belief in signs again. So if you're feeling lost or confused, you must pay attention to your signs, and according to your card, your signs are birds or butterflies, more probably, which may give you a big yes positively about your thoughts on that specific moment. Or if any specific situation you're going through, you have sightings of those butterfly during that situation, or if you see bird, you should understand that everything is going to be in your favor. And this card is telling you the same thing, that your dreams are going to be real. So all the very best, stay grounded and learn to read the signs of the universe. I take you leave here. If you like this reading, then please like, share, subscribe and press the notification bell on the option all. Hope to see you in my next reading. Till then, take care, bye and Allah Hafiz. Hello, card number 2. Those who selected this card, the numerology of your reading is number 29, which adds up on number 11, as 9 plus 2 is equal to 11, and 11 is a master number in numerology, which means you don't need to sum it up further to convert it into a single digit. It is a number of visions, dreams, insights, intuitions, thinking, and spirituality. Now, the title of your chosen card is Samadhi, which is tagged by perfect acceptance, which means you should not be distracted by the negative emotions or negative acts of the people around you, especially of those people who are very closer to you, apparently, but they have that tendency to harm you or hurt you somewhat. As you can see that this person is not distracted by the sharp thorns, nor the beauty of the flowers and pearls of life, which means you don't need to pay attention to the glamorous, shiny, catchy, or materialistic things also, like money, honey, or any such kind of activities which may mislead you from your actual goal of life. As you can see that all those distractions surrounds her, but she doesn't care to be in a perfect situation. She has merged with the scenario. So either you are a man or a woman, this card is depicting your situation. It's telling you that when you give up being a perfectionist, life is suddenly perfect. Sometimes it's okay to be imperfect. It's okay to face some imperfections of others, to do mistakes. Sometimes it's okay to be a little clumsy. Sometimes it's okay to wear a less pricey or an ordinary dress, rather buying an expensive dress of your choice. Why to impress others and create troubles for you, right? So life is not about perfection. It's about gaining experiences through thick and thin. But stay calm and embrace every moment and experience of your life. And in order to accept and mingle with day-to-day life adjustment, we must stop trying making everything so perfect. Because to achieve some level of perfection, we make ourselves more uncomfortable than we are in reality. And if we succeed some betterment, then it's not the end, it's a start. It's a first level of perfection. So we want to go to next level after that. And that thing goes on and on. So in order to maintain that balance between our struggle and its results, we need to lose our grip on perfection and consider that our life in this moment is purely a reflection of our consciousness. Now this card is telling you that everything is exactly the same as it was yesterday, right? So what happens when you resist? And for what you resist? It's tend to persist. Do you understand this? It means if you need to make things better, first of all, you need to stop panicking. You need to calm down yourself a bit, and you must understand that whatever happens, it happens for good, and there is nothing bad happening to you, or you're not losing anything which is good for you. If something is happening in your life which doesn't seem right to you, apparently, take a deep breath and stop worrying and clear your mind from all the negative thoughts. And when you see things with a new perspective, with a positive new perspective, you will see that nothing's wrong happening around you. Everything is stable and okay. What happens, card number 2? Sometimes we create problems which nobody else is creating for us, but we do it to ourselves by perceiving things or situation wrong. Sometimes we perceive other person wrong. Sometimes we misunderstand the situation. Sometimes we misjudge things. But it doesn't mean that it's really happening. We need to let go worries about every little thing. So this card is a clear indication of perfect timings about your current situation, and it's telling you that world has not shifted for bad, or the situation or some specific matter is not out of your hand yet. And if you are feeling so, then you have no idea that what is in your favor and what's not. You don't know about the things coming for you. Only God knows. And if you believe in God and in good things, everything works well. One thing I have learned from my life that you must thank God for everything you have, but you should thank more for what you don't have in your life, because we can never know that what is good for us and what is bad for us and what is not in our favor. And that's why the most of us pray for the things we want in our life without knowing that what are we asking for? Will that thing be good for us or bad for us? So rather asking for our wish to be fulfilled, we should say that God, please gives us which is good for us, which is in our favor, and don't give us which could be bad for us. Now, there is a beautiful word in Urdu language. The word is maslihat, which means that we don't understand why is something happening to us, but later on when it turns to be good in our favor in the long run, we understand this universal lesson, and that is called maslihat, which is not revealed at that moment we want to know something, and then we get sad about losing something or about not getting something we wanted or not getting our wish fulfilled. But for those who understand this term, remain calm and see positivity in every happening of life, because they know that benefits are hidden in every apparently bad experience. So this card shows that there is neither better and nor worse. Everything is where it is supposed to be, and it is a beautiful place to be. Allow yourself this kindness in this moment and embrace this message that everything is going to find its place around you in the present moment. Accept everything, everyone, and every situation as being exactly as it is meant to be now. So let it happen, what's happening right now, and keep yourself calm and composed to go through this time is your main message. And with that said, I take you leave you. If you like this reading, then please like and share this video, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to press the notification bell on the option all to watch all of your upcoming reading videos on time. Hope to see you in my next reading. Till then, take care, bye, and Allah Hafiz. Hello, card number 3. Those who selected this card, your numerology for this reading is number 8, as 2 plus 6 is equal to 8, and number 8 is considered as a very strong and challenging number, and the person who possesses this number can face any challenge and difficult situation of their life. Whether it is your birth number, your name number, or your life path number, such people could be highly misunderstood, but very determined and influential. Some people consider number 8 as a dangerous number, but in Chinese numerology, number 8 is considered very lucky as it's a number of achievements. So now, as this controversial number came out in your reading, so let's find out that on which matter of your life this card is throwing a spotlight. Alright, so the title of your card is Protection, which tells us to set your personal boundaries. If you picked up this card unknowingly or consciously, in both the cases, it means that it is the time to set your boundaries for sure. You people might be seeing outlook of something, or you are fascinated by someone's beauty or beautiful words. But you need to understand the real meaning of beauty, which doesn't lie over the surface, but it's always beneath the surface. Sometimes we start believing in people who look good, very cultured or attracted to the eyes, but that's the only appearance. Actual personality reveals when time comes. They act as real them after some times and show their true colors. That's the moment of realization. So you should not trust anyone like that, or you could face some ugliness behind that beautiful appearance. This message could be implemented on those of you who trust people easily but get hurt afterwards. So don't go for beautiful looks or beautiful words, but observe their behaviors. Our new relationships are like those accessories or appliances or any gadget, for instance, which we want to have in our life to uplift our emotional or social life, but there comes another similarity that when you are fascinated by the looks or the style or the color or brand itself, and you invest your money buying that thing. But what if that thing won't last too long or non-durable, and you'll be facing loss of money, time and energy you spent on buying that thing? Now in relationship or trusting someone, there is another loss included, and that's an emotional loss. So it's better to play safe when it comes to your emotions or trust. Therefore, I must say, believe everything, trust nothing. Now, this person in this card of protection anchors herself softly in the present moment, yet her bag of white thorns shields her from the negative people of this world. She is not defined by her thorns, but she keeps them ready, which is a very clear message that you are ready to play defensive when it comes to toxic people around you who criticize you, which is one of those particular significance of this card. And this card also indicates about setting electronic boundaries around phenomena like social media, because at this time, people around you who have been allowed access to your space may not have your best interest at heart. See, if you are habitual of posting each and every small details of your day-to-day life routine on social platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, or anywhere about what you ate today, where did you go, who did you meet, what are you wearing, so this way you are highlighting your personal and precious moments in front of the world, where some people appreciate you while other feels envious and show their frustration of not having that life like yours by criticizing you. So what happens here? You allowed people to snoop into your life, so now they are invading your space. Now, what can you do if someone commented negatively? You may block that person or kick them out of your list, or you can change some privacy settings so they won't do that again. So this is you only who can protect yourself from any harm, and in this regard you'll have to take precautionary measurements to protect yourself. Do not suffer fools and do not be hardened by others' cruelty. Have compassion for their wounded souls and set firm boundaries. Now, why did I call them wounded? Because the people who are already suffering from mental sickness such as jealousy, toxicity, inferior or superior complexes, they need to be cured, right? And just because they are hardened, it doesn't mean you have to be also. But you should be soft and strong and don't let anyone hurt you too. And that's how you can protect yourself and face the situation. That's all what I had to say. Hope you liked this reading, and if you did, then please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, families or enemies. Subscribe to this channel and don't forget to press the notification bell on the option all to get all of your upcoming messages on time. Hope to see you in my next reading. Till then, take care, bye and Allah Hafiz.